What's up, VC? Hey, it's Glenn from down in South Texas. It's my first vinyl community video. I had a absolutely unbelievable score come my way right before Christmas, so I ended up having to dish out some pretty big money for me anyway for a nice collection right before Christmas, but got it done. And there is some really neat stuff here I want to share with you today. Also want to shout out to Mike at the End Groove. Dylan, you've made me want to go out and live my dream of selling records. I spent 30 years in radio, man, and radio just not happening anymore, so decided to start selling records. Hopefully a store will be in my future. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, short and sweet, want to show some great records here that I picked up in this collection. Also want to throw a quick shout out to the Hog's Ear Report. Love watching that channel. There's so many of you I love watching, and I'll talk more about and give more shout outs and hopefully some future videos. Anyway, first thing I want to show you is something that is absolutely awesome. One of my favorite albums of all time, Chicago Transit Authority. This is the original master recording, and it sounds absolutely incredible. I've got a first pressing, a 2i, that is awesome as well. I think that's a little better. It's a little better. Also in that set of about 500 records is what I purchased. A sealed copy of Queen, Night at the Opera. That's a MoFi right there for you. Got a little bit of a rip here on top, but still sealed in the bag. Coming up, got something really neat, so don't go anywhere. Another good one, Super Disc, sealed, Neil Young's Harvest. And I think this is one of the better pressings you can get. I'm not sure that it's the best pressing of this album, but nothing to sneeze at. Also, happened to be a half Ludwig, SS on both sides, RL on side one. Happy to have this. You know, those are this is the first one I've ever come across, so I know a lot of people find them, you know, like falling off a log. Me, not so much. So happy to have that. VG condition. Well, I would say VG plus. It looks VG, plays a lot better, nice and loud. And not a lot of background noise in between tracks either. You know, a little scuffed up, not bad. I'm keeping it. Also, had 2 copies of this album. A Gathering of Promises. That, of course, the Bubble Puppy. Texas owned Bubble Puppy. Great stuff. Near mint condition. Both are near mint. Both have a slight edge warp. Gonna take care of that. Not a big deal. Now, this was really why I bought the collection. There was about 500 really great albums, but what really made it special was this collection. We've got this. Now, this is 13th Floor Elevators, Fire in My Bones. It was a TV show, the audio from a TV show on this one. Let me take the first video, cut me some slack. Alright, Fire My Bones, 13th Floor Elevators, Texas Archive Recordings. Apparently, according to Discogs, it's a bootleg. According to other people, it's not a bootleg. So, I don't know. Hadn't listened to it, sealed copy. Let's see, we'll get to that in a minute. Also, Bull of the Woods, 13th Floor Elevators. First pressing original. International artists. This one's VG plus. Also, the guy was from Houston, by the way. He had a lot of these inner sleeves from Cactus Records and Tapes, which is kind of cool. See that? Nice polylined inners. They're actually good. There were some other inners in there that weren't as well and left some stains on a couple of Kiss albums, but most were in these nice Cactus Records inner sleeves. Now this, of course, Easter Everywhere. Original pressing. This one's a strong VG. Decent covers, decent corners. It's also got liner notes. Original liner notes on that one. I hope I'm getting this. I gotta get a tripod for this sucker. Anyway. By the way, this is what a real record collector, this is what it looks like when he's going through his collection and adding about 500 new records. Absolute mess. I am envious of all of you that have the nice, everything set. Anyway, maybe we'll get there. I hope to get there. 13th floor elevators alive. Near mint condition. Original. Cactus inner sleeve. Did I show the back of that? Pretty cool. Very cool. But the best of them all is this near mint copy of the psychedelic sounds of the 13th floor elevators. It's a beauty, kids. Nice tight corners. 4 panels on back. First pressing. And the only thing, honestly, that keeps it from near mint, I will say near mint minus, is it has a small, a tiny scuff at the end of side 1 that is just, it's light, it's surface. This copy plays immaculate. I didn't think a record pressed by international artists would play as clean as this one does, but it sounds absolutely phenomenal. Now I'll tell you, growing up in South Texas, I have searched high and low and I've never run across one of these. I've run across Bubble Puppy, I've run across all kinds of different hard to find moving sidewalks and things like that. Never come across a psychedelic sounds until now, and it's in near mint condition and it's staying with me. So anyway, thanks to everybody who makes videos in the VC. So many of you, I watch Baraka P Dub, especially during all of the crap with the you know, the thing that we're not supposed to mention, I guess. I watch so many of you guys making videos, and it really helped to pass the time, and it was a lot of fun. So video number 1 is down. I thank you so much for watching and hope you'll stay tuned. I'll try to bring you more videos. You know, I do get some great records in from time to time. I like to collect a lot of jazz. Been into jazz. Shout out to, oh my gosh, Jazz Vinyl Lover. Boom. Ken McAuliffe. Love watching that. So many of y'all out there, man, that I enjoy watching. I just want to thank you. I'll keep watching. Hope you will too. See ya.